Hi everybody, it's time for our lunch break musings for Monday, September 29th, 2025. Again, I'm just doing a general temperature of the political brain, I guess you could say. Just kind of where everybody's at. It's a really interesting card draw um, that I got this time. So let's jump in here and see what's going on. I guess before I actually get started, um, my thoughts go out to all the horrendous things that happened the end of last week and over the weekend with the Mormon church getting attacked and people getting killed, and it's really it's horrifying, and at the same time it's disgusting because these people are obviously hurting. There's something wrong in their lives that drive them to do such things. And we as a society have failed to meet that need and find out what it is so that they can get the help they need. So, okay, let's get to the reading here. First card up, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So, we're talking about long-term goals being achieved. We're talking about financial stability. You've worked hard and you're starting to show the fruits of all of that labor. And no one should deny that to you because you've worked hard for it. Next, I got the Ten of Cups. So that's talking about having a happy life, just being content with where you are in your life at this moment in time. Um, Having, I would guess, satisfying activities, living comfortably. And there are a lot of people that are kind of in that headspace right now, despite all that's going on. While those that are on the lower levels of society, in known as the working poor and the struggling middle class, they're feeling the bite of all of this crap going on really bad. But there's a large portion of people in the States who aren't feeling that yet, you know. And it's not until they start feeling it too that we're going to see some real change take place. Next up, I drew the Seven of Cups. Now, as you can see, there's something different in every cup. That earmarks opportunities, choices, dreams, things that you're wanting to accomplish or things that you're wanting to achieve. And so the Seven of Cups show us that we have a lot of choices in what direction we want to go in and what things we want to strive for. Some people are going to strive more for that happy family, healthy family, while other people strive more for the more materialistic things, having a good income, having a good retirement, not having to worry about, am I going to be able to pay my bills this month? Again, like I said, there's a large swath of people in this country that are kind of in that headspace. They're not really worried yet. Um, some of them are starting to get worried, but it's going to take a lot more people starting to feel what this administration is doing before we get any real change. Next up, I drew the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands, it's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever your goal has been or your achievement that you've worked towards, you're almost there. Like I said, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Um, Be comforted in knowing that you have the strength to finish what you have set out to do. And I think that for those who have worked really hard, who have managed to achieve some of their dream, I think there's a lot of them that are going to realize that they're going to be able to achieve all of their dream if they just keep at it, keep going. Next up, I got the Knight of Swords. Now, Knight of Swords, that's, you're looking at participating in important projects. You know what you want, you know how to get it, you know what to do. You can be very single-minded, very goal-oriented to achieve that final accomplishment that you have, that you work towards. Next up, I got the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is, that's somebody that's, you're ready for new challenges. You have all of the tools you need, allowing you to gain that experience. I mean, when you look at the Page of Swords, he looks like he's ready to take on new adventures, I guess you could say. He's ready to go forward and do something, whatever is next on his bullet list. He's ready to go. And I think that there are a lot of people in this country that are kind of in that same spot. They know what they want. They know how to get there. They're just tired of being blocked with every opportunity that they tried to achieve. And so it's going to take a while for us to get there. But I think we know it. I know after talking with several of my fellow readers over the weekend, a lot of what we were all feeling is that instead of focusing on all the things we don't want, we need to start focusing on and manifesting what we want this country to look like. Universal health care, livable wages, affordable housing, affordable child care. I think that if we as a collective start focusing on these things, on all of the positive things of where we want this country to be, of what we want this country to achieve, and we start putting that out there, then Spirit's going to answer. When it hears you do nothing but complain about the bad stuff, well, all they hear is the bad stuff, and so they give us more of it. Now, it's not going to be easy to do this, but we need to sit down and make a list. Physically, get a piece of paper, notebook, whatever, grab a pen or a pencil, and start thinking of all the things you want to see accomplished by all of us here in the States. You can even push out further than that. What do you want to see accomplished with our relations with other countries? What do we want to see accomplished with other countries in their growth and development, so that they don't have to rely upon richer countries to help take care of them? So there's a lot of missed opportunities out there, I guess you could say, because we stay focused on the bad instead of focusing on the good. And I think our calling at this stage is, yes, those that have done horrendous things, broken the law, whatnot, yes, they need to be punished. They need to be found and charged and convicted and jailed. And that's the punishment that they should have to go through. And in the meantime, we need to focus on what are the good things that we want in this life. Like I said, get that notepad, that piece of paper, sit down, make a list. And then every day when you manifest, meditate, pray, whatever label you want to stick on that, Go with the positive things. Thank the universe in advance of getting it by simply saying, thank you for universal health care. It's so wonderful that everyone in this country will have their medical needs met. Thank you for affordable wages. It's so nice to know that the people in this country are getting paid enough money that they can live. Start thanking, thank the universe for the fact that we have fairer laws, that law enforcement is trained to protect and serve, not grab, punish, and beat. Manifest out there that for those who have chosen the dark side, may they be found and punished accordingly through the courts and our laws, not in a vigilante way, but through the proper way. There are just so many things that we can focus on that's positive. From minor little things within our own lives or within our families, to branching out with our city, with our state, with our country, with our leadership, with world leaders and what other countries are going through. The list is limitless when we start thinking of all the things that we want to see happen so that everyone lives comfortably and healthy. There's more than enough wealth and food and expertise on this planet that no one should go to bed hungry. No one should have to sleep on the streets. We just have to quit being negative about it and start manifesting it coming into place. So, all right, my alarm just went off. I got a couple minutes left before I have to leave and go up to lunch, back to my office. So, y'all have a great day. Smile. Things will get darker, but then they're going to get better. And what I have been shown in some of my visions, it is truly going to be phenomenal what comes out of this dark times. All right, hold on to that hope, hold on to that faith. You can do it. So can I. And together, we can make great change. Y'all have a good day. We'll talk again tomorrow. Bye.